A few points I'll just show, okay? So it's here, there, and there. But instead of just carrying on like that, what I'm going to do is just make it different. Is roll this and then take that way, like that. And what I want to do is to walk into that and pin him down with that one. Okay, and take that one back, so sorry.
Yeah, alright.
Move number 22 is turn, block, parry and punch. There's a lot going on there. You've got to imagine that somebody who has me from behind, when I'm trying to deal with this guy, I can shove him away as soon as I feel anything there, get the chin down. If I don't get your chin down, you get your windpipe, okay? So as soon as you feel anything coming over your shoulder, get your chin down like that, okay? Then what I'm going to do is to distract by stamping on his there, I'll scrape down the shin, it hurts a lot to there. And then turn to here, okay? And I run behind him, too many things in the way just there, but I have to run behind him and pin him right down, okay? It's similar to what we just did. When I'm turning, let's just show you how that works. If you go over here, okay. If it's close, I've got to make a space, really. So stamping on there as a distractor, maybe elbow there, then I can shove that down, lift that up, okay? But if it's further away, can you just sort of strangle me from behind, like this? That's it. So if it's further away, you can sense it actually. So I'm trying to find his foot. Again, I might stamp on his foot. Come over the top, pin his wrist. Come over the top here. Now here, you can see I can keep that turning, get behind him. You have to do that quick, but you can do it quick with practice, okay? Continuing with move 22, the block, parry and punch. When you've turned around and thrown somebody on the floor, there might be somebody else there who comes in with a punch. And if you, let me think, we'll do it like a routine. It looks like that, and then that, then that. Okay? Now, if you just throw a punch at me, okay, I can go here like that. If I'm structured, I can actually punch through there. Best way to do it, can you do it again please, is back it up with this, okay, to make sure you've got two arms against their one. There, okay? So that could be treated like the block, parry and punch. Parry is more like slip out of the way, so if you punch again, it's get out of the way basically here, okay, there. Now this fist, you can make a Phoenix eye fist. All it is you touch the crease in your thumb, that bit there, with the tip of your first finger to make a spiral. Then each other finger is a tighter, well, tighter is the wrong word, smaller hole. It's like holding an ice cream cone, okay? And don't try and do a tight, really tight fist. This needs to be able to flex, so it does need to be there and then just make that spiral. Okay? And then you parry and you can hit into the ribs. You can dig down and flick up. You can dig down and flick up, and that can go for the sternum even better. Move number 23, apparent close. It comes just after the punch. This is apparent close. So, for a change, I'm going to punch Duncan and he's going to block it. Okay? So there's the block. I can take that off there and try and do something like that. So if I do it slowly, this is where that comes from there to there. So in the routine, you've got the punch, which is a wave punch because you want to paralyse the sternum. You hit down and flick up at the end. But then if they block it on the way, just sweep it off. Okay, that's that bit. But then you've got this bit as well. And this is to do with why it's called apparent close. So if Duncan seals me off, so if I go here and then he pushes it into here, I'm kind of seized, okay? Again, I could still, if I'm quick enough, turn, grab that and come out with something, okay? So I'm not really sealed as long as I can move. As long as I'm not pinned against the wall, I'm okay. So I push in, he comes in, and I can come back. So I'm not sealed at all. So that's why it's called a parent close. Because he closes me, but in fact, I'm not really closed. Okay? Now, he can use both arms anyhow he likes. Use both arms anyhow you like. That's it. Here. Now, it looks again like I'm closed, okay? But I just step back and open. There. And he's open. Wide open. So that's that bit. There. Okay? Now, if I resist being pulled off balance, I can push him away. So I've got, he closes me, I open, he's not coming. Okay? Move number 24, cross hands. It's really cross hands and finish. So if I do it the normal way around, I've got this, sit back, push away, and you can get underneath the sternum here and hit into the sternum. So they'll jump back. Okay. Then we've got this, turning, embrace the universe I like to call this, which is a nice peaceful ending. And this bit is cross hands here. So again, you could treat it like a parent close. If they manage to cross your hands over, you can uncross them. As long as you use the elbows, shoulders and hips and the whole body. Otherwise, they're just as strong as you, if not stronger. So if I'm crossed over like this, just put my hand against me like that, okay? So if I don't use if I try and use this, I've got a slight advantage. If you look at the can I just get this one for you? If you look at the leverage here, the distance from his centre to his hand, mine's really close to it because he's trying to stop me from getting him, okay? So in actual fact, I've got a better advantage leverage-wise than he thinks. So if I move back and just pull, say, like that, I can sort of mess up him. Obviously, do things like that. So, cross hands. But as I say, I prefer to think of it as a peaceful end to a peaceful routine. So I like to think of embrace the universe. And you can think of gathering energy from the universe, the universal energy, the chi. And then just settle your energy down into the floor. And then finish.